Okay, Rich O'Neill here with Elite Functional Performance in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going to talk to you today a little bit about the front of the thigh, ways that we can kind of keep that loose, get some good stretches through the front of the thigh. You may recognize the Big Bomber chain is back in the house, living at Elite Performance all week due to a walk-off playoff victory. So big shout out to the South Carolina Gigantes. Taking it now to the front of the leg. We're looking at the main muscle on the front side of the thigh here, the rectus femoris, with an origination point at the hip and then an insertion point down at the knee. Those tendons, when they get snug, they could present various aspects of hip pain, hip restriction, even some knee pain that could be noticed in things like up and down stairs, getting in and out of the vehicle, in and out of desk chairs. For our folks that sit for a long period of time with less than ideal posture, we oftentimes see some tension in those muscles, even accounting for some lower back pain. So we have some stretches and we have various approaches that we like to bring forth when the situation calls for something either dynamic or static for keeping the front of the leg open. We also would like to address the idea that there's other muscles coming down into this area from the outer thigh, the vastus lateralis, or the VMO muscle on the inside thigh. So this distal patella pocket is a major insertion point for a lot of muscles that all come in and could be bringing some tension to the whole leg. So one of the movements and stretches that we would implement for a good stretch down the global front of the thigh would be using a device like the single leg squat stand. We got a pole here. I can put my foot up on that, bring the knee down to a pad, get that other leg out to about 90 degrees. I could have the pole there for support so I don't get too much lateral wobble. Or if we're really good with keeping our spine upright and our shoulders back, we can maintain that optimal spinal position. From here, what I like to think about doing is first getting into where my pelvis is neutral. I don't want to be too arched back, but I want to kind of tuck that pelvis under and make a neutral spine. At that point, I'll lean into the front knee, making sure that I can still maintain that same position with my pelvis. Start to feel a stretch down the front side of the leg right there. When I feel like I've hit my end range, that's where I'm going to start to contract that glute. I want to squeeze the glute on the leg that's being stretched, the down knee. Hold that contraction for about 4 or 5 seconds, and then I'll just simply back out of that. I can sit back and lean a little bit further, get a little bit more stretch through there, and then I'm going to lean back in and squeeze that glute. I'd like to see about maybe 3 to 5 with about a 3 to 4 second contraction into each one.